There is a food millions of seniors eat every single day, believing it protects their heart and supports healthy aging. Yet cardiac surgeons warn that this very food may be quietly increasing the risk of dangerous blood clots. Not suddenly, but silently over many years. As we grow older, we naturally become more careful about what we eat. We choose foods that feel familiar, comforting, and safe. Foods we've trusted for decades without question. But what if some of those everyday choices are slowly changing the way your blood flows inside your body? Not in a dramatic or obvious way, but quietly, meal after meal, year after year. The most dangerous foods are rarely the ones that cause immediate pain or discomfort. They are often the ones that seem harmless, gentle, and even healthy, especially after the age of 60. That is exactly why today's video is so important. By the end of this video, you will understand which 5 everyday foods can silently raise blood clot risk, why they become more dangerous as we age, and how to continue enjoying them safely without giving them up entirely. Before we begin, take a moment to tell us in the comments where you're rewatching from and how young you are today. Our community continues to grow in the most beautiful way, and your story helps us create content that supports you exactly where you are on your health journey. Now, let's begin with the 5th food, the one most seniors blend into smoothies, believing it protects their health. Food number 5, spinach smoothies. Spinach smoothies are often seen as the ultimate health drink, especially for seniors who want more energy, better digestion, and stronger immunity. Cardiac surgeons, however, warn that drinking spinach smoothies daily can quietly thicken the blood over time, particularly after the age of 60. The issue is not spinach itself, but how the aging body processes it when consumed raw and blended. Spinach contains oxalates, natural compounds that bind with calcium in the bloodstream. When spinach is eaten raw and blended, these oxalates become more concentrated and enter the bloodstream much faster than when spinach is cooked. In younger adults, the kidneys filter oxalates efficiently, preventing buildup. But as we age, kidney filtration slows, blood vessels stiffen, and circulation becomes less flexible. This allows oxalates to linger longer in the blood, where they bind with calcium and form microscopic crystals. These tiny particles do not cause pain, but they subtly increase blood density, making it slightly thicker and harder to move through the arteries. Over time, this places quiet pressure on the heart, especially during rest and nighttime circulation when blood flow naturally slows. Many seniors never notice this happening because there are no immediate symptoms. However, those who drink spinach smoothies daily may experience fatigue, leg heaviness, or mild chest pressure without ever connecting these sensations to their smoothie habit. The risk becomes even higher for individuals who take calcium supplements, have a history of kidney issues, struggle with dehydration, or spend long hours sitting. Cardiac surgeons are not asking seniors to eliminate spinach from their diet. Instead, they encourage smarter consumption, rotating leafy greens, limiting raw spinach smoothies to a few times per week. Choosing lightly steamed spinach and increasing water intake can dramatically reduce oxalate buildup. These simple changes allow blood to flow more smoothly while still preserving the nutritional benefits spinach offers. With this adjustment, your circulation becomes lighter, your heart works more efficiently, and your body responds with quiet gratitude. Do you drink spinach smoothies regularly, or have you tried other greens instead? Share in the comments how often you include spinach in your routine and how it makes you feel. Food number 4, oats and granola clusters. Oats have long been considered one of the healthiest breakfast foods in the world, and in their natural form, they truly are. However, cardiac surgeons warn that many seniors unintentionally raise their clot risk by eating processed oat products, particularly granola clusters, every single morning. When oats are processed into crunchy clusters and coated with honey, syrup, or sugar, their protective fiber structure is altered. This causes them to digest much faster, leading to sudden spikes in blood sugar. Rapid blood sugar spikes trigger insulin surges, and each surge slightly thickens the blood as the body tries to stabilize energy levels. While younger bodies can recover from this cycle easily, aging blood vessels are less flexible and more sensitive to inflammation. Over time, this repeated stress causes platelets to become stickier and more likely to clump together. Granola often contains oxidized oils and added sugars that irritate the inner lining of blood vessels, creating the perfect environment for clot formation. Many seniors believe they are eating a light, healthy breakfast, yet experience mid-morning fatigue, headaches, or leg heaviness without understanding the cause. The problem is not oats themselves, but the processing, additives, and daily repetition. Cardiac surgeons recommend returning to plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats, which digest slowly and keep blood sugar steady. Sweetening oats naturally with cinnamon or berries supports circulation rather than stressing it. Granola can still be enjoyed occasionally, but in small amounts as a topping rather than the foundation of a meal. With this shift, inflammation decreases and blood flow becomes noticeably smoother. Is oats or granola part of your daily breakfast, and if so, which kind do you usually choose? Let us know in the comments because your habits may help others make better choices. Food number 3, red meat. Especially processed red meat has been part of human diets for generations. But cardiac surgeons warn that for seniors, especially when consumed in processed forms, it quietly thickens the blood over time. As the body ages, it becomes more reactive to saturated fats, preservatives, and excess heme iron found in processed meats, like sausages, deli slices, and cured products. These substances trigger low-grade inflammation inside blood vessels, altering the smooth inner lining of the arteries. This inflammation does not cause immediate pain, but it makes artery walls stickier. When platelets encounter these irritated surfaces, they clump together more easily, forming the early layers of a clot. Processed red meat also raises C-reactive protein levels, a marker strongly linked to clot risk in adults over 60. Excess heme iron contributes to oxidative stress, thickening the blood and slowing circulation over time. Many seniors experience heaviness in the legs, afternoon fatigue, or mild chest tightness after red meat-heavy meals, but dismiss these sensations as normal aging. Cardiac surgeons emphasize moderation rather than elimination, reducing frequency, choosing fresh cuts, and avoiding processed meats, while replacing some meals with fish, beans, lentils, tofu, or lean poultry, significantly lowers inflammation. When red meat becomes an occasional comfort instead of a daily habit, blood flow improves and energy stabilizes naturally. How often do you eat red meat in a typical week? And do you prefer fresh or processed options? Share your experience in the comments so others can learn from your routine. Food number 2, sugary breakfast cereals. Refined grains break down into sugar within minutes, causing sharp spikes in blood glucose. Artificial flavors, added sugars, and processed ingredients inflamed artery linings, encouraging platelets to stick together. Cardiac surgeons recommend switching to slower digesting breakfasts like oats, eggs, yogurt with nuts, or chia pudding. For those who still enjoy cereal, choosing low sugar, high fiber options and pairing them with nuts or seeds slows digestion and reduces insulin spikes. These adjustments help keep blood sugar calm and arteries relaxed throughout the day. Do you still enjoy cereal for breakfast, or have you switched to something else? Tell us in the comments what your mornings usually look like and how your energy feels afterward. Food number 1. Cheese and dairy fats. Cheese feels comforting, familiar, and satisfying. But cardiac surgeons warn that daily overuse quietly raises clot risk in older adults more than most people realize. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at breaking down saturated fats, allowing them to circulate longer in the bloodstream. These lingering fats stiffen artery walls and slightly thicken the blood, forcing the heart to work harder with each beat. Cheese is also higher in sodium than many seniors expect. Excess sodium causes fluid retention and increased blood pressure, which slows circulation and strains small blood vessels. When cheese is eaten daily, especially at dinner, it creates a dangerous combination of thicker blood, tighter arteries, and slower nighttime circulation. Many seniors wake with headaches, ankle swelling, or chest heaviness without suspecting their dairy habits. Share in the comments which dairy foods you enjoy most and how often you include them. It's as if the small choices you make, the habits you repeat every day, Over time, these small acts accumulate, creating a powerful ripple effect throughout your cardiovascular system. You may notice that you have more energy to play with your grandchildren, that your legs feel lighter during long walks, or that you sleep more soundly knowing your heart is not under as much strain. Even seemingly minor adjustments, when repeated consistently, can dramatically improve circulation, reduce the risk of blood clots, and help your heart work more efficiently with every beat. By understanding and respecting how food affects your circulation, you are empowering yourself to make choices that enhance your health for decades to come. Every meal, every snack, and every sip of water becomes an opportunity to support your heart, and in doing so, you strengthen the foundation of your overall well-being. The journey to healthier circulation is not about rushing or forcing changes. It is about gentle, steady progress that compounds over time, bringing lasting vitality, stability, and peace to your body and mind. If today's video taught you something new, take one small step toward better circulation and heart health. Share in the comments where you're watching from and how old you are, because your story may encourage someone else who needs hope. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We share simple, powerful habits that help seniors stay strong, independent, and confident. Your likes, comments, and shares help this message reach more people who deserve clear and honest health guidance. Until we meet again, may your heart stay steady, your blood flow smoothly, and your days remain full of strength and peace.